Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. Today, we're back here on Astraeos, building a medieval village using the castles, keeps, and forts mod that, well, I want to say recently has released. It's been a little bit, but, you know, we're still getting to know it a little bit better, you know, playing around with it, preparing for some really cool medieval builds on Ragnarok eventually, although Ragnarok has been delayed a little bit. So for now, we'll play around with it right here at the little village that we've started so far. You know, last time we built this little cute house with a water wheel and some bridges, and today we're going to continue. I've got a few builds planned. I don't know how much we'll be able to get done in one stream, but we'll just get started and we'll see where it all takes us. But yeah, I'm really enjoying building with this mod. There's just so many cool opportunities and building pieces, and it kind of feels almost like a different game than ARK, you know, with all the opportunities there is here, all the little different structures that are available. Yeah, it opens up a lot of new opportunities that we normally do not have. So yeah, we are right here with the little building that we made last time. I added this little dock, as you can see. Perfect spot to do a little bit of fishing if you wanted to. But yeah, we have our little house here that we built last time. I added a little bit of extra decoration around the streets, as you can see. I finished off this little layer, which is basically the whole dock line here. That's why I added in this little dock here to break that up. And then we have one of the buildings planned out over here. I actually ended up changing this bridge because I didn't really like the design. It was a little bit too much for me, so I changed it to something a little bit simpler here. I'm still connecting to both sides. I'm also not quite sure about this side. Definitely needs a lot more because it's kind of out of nowhere now. But first we're gonna work on this side, a few buildings before we can get into the farmhouse and the windmill eventually back in that field over there. But yeah, we have the bridge crossing, and then there's gonna be a building right there, and there's potentially gonna be like a little tavern or inn right here on the corner of the build. I think that would be cool. And then we need something over there in that corner for sure as well. And we already have, of course, a lovely little water wheel house here standing very, very nicely. So I think we'll probably start on this build just to get familiar with the mod. It's been a few weeks / days. I don't know how long exactly. I think it's been 2 weeks or something since we last used this mod. So I feel like a little refresher would be kind of nice. So we'll probably do that, and then we'll see how far we get today. But hello there, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Ralph, Willie, Mike. Welcome in, everyone. So yeah, let's get into some building. I was just, you know, doing some fishing here for the intro shot. That's probably about all the fishing I've ever done in my ARK career. But that's fine. So yeah, I have a little layout here. Just a little random thing. So it's a 2 by 7, and then we have another 5 over here. Is it? No, it's 6. Yeah, another 6 over here, and then a few additions. So these are 3/4 ones, and then this is like one bigger one right here. But I'm not quite sure if this is actually something that will keep this way, because I don't know if we can actually do it this way. I don't think we need this. This needs to be an even amount as well, so we'll see. Hello there, Ella. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see, we probably want to start with these foundations and actually move these around a little bit, because I do think that probably needs to be 4. So then we probably want to have these over here instead. I think that's gonna be the way to do it. Think Although, thinking of it, yeah, no, I might have to extend this by actual foundations, because the next layer is going to stick out and it's going to make this not be anything special. So I think we'll need full foundations there as well. And then I guess we could make this just stick out that little bit more, just to kind of still add those layers in, which I kind of like, because that breaks up this platform that was quite big. Trying to, you know, take away from that as much as we can, I feel like is a fair amount. That seems about right. And then I don't know what we'll do on the other side. I'm mostly worried about making this angle look nice first, because this is going to be like the main angle from the rest of the street and the rest of the town. But of course we want to make sure that the build looks nice from all sides. So I think for material wise we're going to go very similar. So I think we use the settler pillars for this. So definitely want to have those again, and bring in a few of those. So what I'm thinking is that the main building is going to be pretty much this. So it's 3 by 6 is the main building. This is going to be a little landing before you take the stairs down into the street layer. So that's going to be like the landing, and then this is actually going to be like a little tower addition. And this is going to be like a little shack on the side. So yeah. I think that is about right. So we have a main building. Oh, we have the main building, and then we have all those other layers. So I think the first floor of the main building, obviously, it's going to have to be like 2 high at least, right? And then we'll have all the little additions to that. So I definitely want to have a little bit more of the settler stuff here, because realistically, I'm going to need a few of these parts. Just to kind of add some details to it. Do I want to have a little window? Probably. And then we're gonna have a roof like this. We're gonna have eaves and rakes. There we go. So this little side addition is gonna be quite simple, I think. There we go. Maybe like this. And then what variants could we have? Yeah, that looks nice. Little pattern there with the beams. I think that works. And then actually we need a few more pieces, because this is not just any normal part. There we go. I think that's about what we need. So we would have this over here. I guess we would actually have that on both sides. Let's instantly do that. Oh yeah, need to learn to look where I want to flip it. There we go. That's what we want. The ASR structure tray. Yes, I'm quite ashamed to say that I've actually never used the structure tray. Don't tell Gim, but I've not used that yet. There we go. So it does unfortunately mean that this is going to end up being the exact height of the whole first layer. Because I don't think there's like a yeah, the small gable is only for this steepness, not for the other steepnesses, so we'll have to work with that, but I think that's probably fine actually. So we would have a little roof like this, and then another nice roof like that. So yeah, that's basically like a little shed addition to the build that we're starting, but it really fills up this little dock area already, which is quite nice. I like that we're now finally getting the village vibe, because we're going to have buildings next to each other, whereas the big building that I did first of all might be a little bit too big, but mostly it's just like on itself it's not as good. We'll see what we'll do with that. For now we will focus here on this side, and we'll add these in, and then maybe a little window in the middle. There we go. And then of course we can make sure that we add in all the eaves and rakes that we want. There we go. Quite nice. Let's add in these spots. Just like that. And there we go. We have a little shed. Maybe we'll do something like this. Still add a beam in there. And then I guess we'll need the half one to fill in the last piece. Hello there, Dave. Yeah, it's going pretty well. We're just getting started. We're just getting started with the tiny little shed to the side. I actually think what could be nice is also having a beam around this layer here, just to kind of add that extra little bit in. Oh god. No, please. There's so many snap points. Just do what I want you to do. Oh, I had it. There we go. We're there. Yeah, that little shed. I think that's going to be a nice little addition here. Very, very much. All right. So, for the main build, what is going to be important is going to be the keep walls that we're going to use for this section. I think for now... Wait. How does that not have any support? It's literally a foundation. I guess maybe because it's like snapped on a different like angle. Maybe if I build it like this, it will have. There we go. So that's where like the tower would start basically. And I guess it probably would be best to kind of bring that into the main building. So there's going to be like a little tower here pretty much. Should we start with that build? Maybe we should. There we go. And I think we'll do these archways here to make like an entrance into whatever this is. I mean, we might not have both archways. That might be a little bit much, but doesn't matter for now. I feel like that's a pretty decent start. And then probably we will want to have this pillar. There we go. Just as some supports for these corners. There we go. So that's bringing up the stone layer a little bit to make it feel like the tower is going to be well supported. The rest of the tower we're not going to build quite yet because I feel like it's easier to judge the size of that when we know the rest of the build. So for now, we will take out the village structures and see what we want to build with those. Just bringing whatever I think we might need. Let's get a bunch of these walls up here. Kind of think we'll need this as well. Although no, we might actually need these. And for the village one, we might need a little small one too, maybe. Right, because I'm gonna try and match this style because I really like the way that turned out. Let's also clear up the weather because I think it's foggy again. There we go. That helps a ton. There we go. So we're going to start quite simple with these. Because I feel like a lot of the times it's better just to not do too much with those textures. Just kind of keep it nice and simple. There we go. There we go. So that's going to be the main wall. I don't think we can fit in a window here, unfortunately. Because a lot of this is already covered up with the builds. So that should be fine. Then I think we probably would have a pillar going down from there. And then we might have some beams along the side. Just to kind of get that build started. You know, the transition from stone into the rest of the materials. This is definitely a weird little corner, but we'll figure something out for that one, right? Yeah, so that's kind of all we need really on this side because, well, yeah, that is all we have here. Village ceilings is what we need now. Let's bring both of these out because we're gonna need them. There we go. So that's gonna be a gap, of course, because there's a tower. Although I do not think it's unreasonable to think that within the tower there's probably just gonna be the ceilings that are gonna continue, but let's see if that matches up. That's the broom cupboard corner. Exactly. There's always something we can put there. Oh, please. So yeah, I guess the way the tower works is that we would have... That would be the normal floor. And that would be the tower layer. So whatever we do with the tower, it's important to remember that that is a layer of the tower. We might actually do some beams just so that we can't really forget that this is part of the tower. You know, because that's kind of gonna be an important part for this. And then we want to have these arches again. That's going to be a wall. And then here, I guess, yeah, most of this is already going to be like part of the roof. And if we do these, I'm going to have that weird little layer here. Unless I do something in here to kind of fill that up so we don't notice it too much. In which case, we could get away with it. And we could add those little extras there after all. If it will let me place them. I guess not there, because there's actually already something there, which is the actual other piece, so that's fine. We can have some of those still going on, and then of course this would continue. I think for one of these I would kind of like the rounded front like we did with this one, which was quite nice. I think we might do that here actually. It might be best utilized on this side, because it's going to be like the main side you will see. So I feel like if ever we were to add like a little unique section, you want to have it at the front here. And I guess you want to extend it like this. And then we can have another layer. And just follow along the side for now. We might, of course, change this up later if we want to add something to the build. For now, let's just make sure that we have it all in place like this. Hello there, hello there. Definitely not late. No, you know, a chicken is never late. Never late. There we go. It's starting to look like something, you know. It's not much yet, but we're getting there. I kind of want to keep this rock because I think it's going to be a nice transition from like organized streets into a little bit more of the farmish side of the build. You know, because we're going to have like a farm with a windmill here at some point, which I'm very much looking forward to. For now, we got a nice start with this layer. We do, of course, need to add in a few more details, but first let's decide where the door is going to be. I feel like that would make the most sense, because if it's here, it's kind of a boring option, right? What is this build gonna be? Doesn't necessarily have a lot of the purpose, other than it's just another little build in this dock area and this little side of the street. It's gonna have like a little tower. It has this little shed, so maybe like a warehouse or just like some living quarters. Since the other one is more storage, because that's definitely storage, because this first layer is completely storage. Also, I added in a cat. Cat is guarding the storage here. So yeah, I don't know what the purpose is. You know, we might add something. Also, I think there's been a bunch of new additions actually, because I saw there's now wells. So that's pretty cool. And they add like actual visible water in there, which is pretty cool. So we got this, I guess this is a small well. And we have a bigger well as well. I love the fact that you can see the water in there. It's so cool. Wait, multiple variants? Oh yeah, dude. Look at this. Oh my god. There we go. Now we're talking. We're gonna have to add one of these over here. That's for sure. That's now been decided. Never forget to press R. I always do. And it's so easy because it's visible. And still I forget. There we go. That's so cool. Water. So that's the intake. The tap. We got the water wheel already. That's a barrel. Village intake. And a village tab. Oh, dude, we have different intakes as well. Crazy. Oh. So that's normal little intake, and then this is the other one. Ooh, that would be cool. Imagine if I could snap it here to the side so it would be like a little sewage pipe. But that's cool. And then we got some barrels for water storage as well. Oh, a wall-mounted one. Perfect. I love that. I might have to snap that barrel to the side. There we go. We're gonna have a barrel. We're gonna have a barrel right there. Why not? We love barrels in this town. It's gonna be right there. And a chimney. Wait. Oh my god, did you already add the fireplace? He did add the fireplace. Oh my lord. Oh, this is the best day. Oh, and then you can build your own fireplace? That's incredible. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Where you can make your own height. So you can make a chimney that is actually going up all the way through. Oh. Lighted and the smoke always goes to the top. This is literally perfect, man. This is what I want from fireplaces. Because it's always such a stupid move when you have a fireplace, but it lights up the second floor in your build. I think like here we had to do some special maneuvering with fireplaces. Now you could just have an actual one go all the way. So I guess we now know this place is gonna get a nice little fireplace. Actually, we're gonna start with that right away because one of these is gonna be a fireplace now. Well, let's make sure that we have the walls in there first, but that is perfect. All right, and then I think this one is going to be an empty one. Is this the build mod? Yeah, you know, together with ASR, I think this is gonna be the best. All right. So I'm guessing I'm gonna wanna place it against a wall here, right? So if I add in the wall, there we go. Love the arch as well. There we go. And then this is just gonna keep on going. I don't know how high this needs to be, but just as an example, it's gonna be that high. All right, let me just do this because I need to get some commands and I don't want to accidentally show my password. You know, we're just getting some very useful things here. Place the chimneys after the roof. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm just testing something important. There we go. I just brought something to light my fires. It works. We got the smoke. Oh wait. What? If I look up, it's gone. But it's there. It works. It actually works as intended. That is amazing. So if I make it shorter now, the smoke is... Oh, the smoke moves with the chimney. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, for now we're keeping it here. I just needed a kitty to power it. It's just the easiest way if I keep moving it, you know, during the build process. But there we go. We have a little chimney, and we'll work on the rest if we start the actual roof, etc. And that's so exciting. All right. We need to make a nice little entrance here for the doorway. So, I'm thinking I need to have this because I kind of need to have a middle for this one. Do I? I could also just have this, of course. Yeah, maybe that's all I really needed. Just wanted something above the door to make it a little bit more special. All right, village door. Reg can't come soon enough. I know. I was very, very disappointed that it's getting delayed. I mean, it's probably for good reasons, but it's still disappointing, right? There we go. Now it will go the right way, so it makes more sense. There we go. And then we want to have some railings. Which ones? Can be a little poor looking. It's not like a rich area here, so maybe these ones are exactly the ones we need. I like how they're randomized as well, man. So fun. Baymax, welcome in. Love the videos yesterday by yourself and Lance. Yeah, I had a little cold. My voice was a little bit different yesterday, but fun video. There we go. All right, so let's focus on finishing the rest of this. Hello there, Crimson. Welcome in. Definitely want to have like a window on this side, right? So maybe what we do is although it could be kind of nice to have the window right there. Kind of like this window as well, so why not? And then we'll bring in these again. Wait. There we go. That's a nice entrance there. Oh, there's so many options. I kind of feel like if we do that, it will somehow match this a little bit. Not completely, but close enough. And I think we'll just want the normal ones here. Just a nice clean design. There we go. And then might actually be nice just to add another little thing above that one. Yeah, I like that. I love the little barrel to the side as well. That's a really fun addition. That's getting somewhere, right? Okay, let's fill in this wall of the tower part, at least up to the next floor. There we go. If we add those two here, that looks quite good. And we'll probably have some pillars like that. And I keep forgetting that there's a part of the tower inside here. But we probably do want to treat that as like a proper part, because it'll make more sense. Although at some point we're gonna have to have some kind of staircase in here. So for now, let's just make a gap so we remind ourselves it is going somewhere. You replicated Rivendell. Awesome, awesome. I actually do have plans to do a Rivendell build again, but I want to take it to the next level even. Like, that one was built completely in survival, so I want to do another build where I record the process and build it even bigger and better, basically. So, but yeah, exciting news, man. I love that build. I really enjoyed working on that. There we go. This angle is already starting to look nice. If we just imagine this tower going all the way up and having an actual chimney that we'll have at some point, but not now. Although I'm thinking if we have the tower there, maybe we need to have the chimney on this side, actually. Might be a better option. No, I did not want to do these. I just need the variants. There we go. Yeah, the current Rivendell was a small base, for sure. For sure, for sure. Man, these chimneys, these fireplaces, whoa. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so that's all for now. We'll make it bigger and better, but just feel like it makes more sense to have it here. Because we have the tower here, so then it's a little bit more balanced, spread out over the build. There's levers now, but you have removed your drawbridge. Yes, I did remove the drawbridge. The tower in the middle was a little bit much for me. I think the distance was maybe too much. Maybe we will make another drawbridge, maybe on this end. If we connect those up, I feel like I can make that a little bit narrower. That might work a little bit better. But yeah, levers, that's cool. That's a cool, nice touch. There we go. Really starting to like this angle. Just imagining some props around it, of course, to bring it all to life. We are slowly getting there. Just wondering if I need any additions here, but I do not think I want anything to break it all up. Maybe what we could do is like a feature like this. But that would be like somewhere over here, maybe. Just like that. But actually, if we do it like this, I would be able to have more supports. There we go. Let's add in all of these now as well. Yeah, I love this mod, and I was holding back a little bit because in my heart, even though I knew Ragnarok was gonna get a delay, I still wished it was releasing. So I was like, you know, in that case, I want to hit it running. So I was taking a little break to prepare myself, but then of course it turned out to be not there at all. So now we definitely want to just get to building and do a lot. Did I do all the supports here? Oh, I didn't actually do all of them. I missed some, but I guess we just want to have a bunch of these. Those add in a nice little shape, all these little arches. There we go. Let's see. Do we have one here yet? No, we do not have one there yet. I need to look differently, but there is a rock in my way. Oh no, I need to look away. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to just snapping and then just cycling through, but I need to look, remember. Yeah, I was prepared for a little delay. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be today or something. No, I was expecting like halfway through April, maybe towards the end of April. But 2 months, that is during my holiday, of course. They had to do it. They had to. So yeah, that is unfortunate. Do we want to do any special designs at the bottom here? Maybe like that. There we go. I feel like that's fine. And we might build something against this, like we might have like a little shed or something, or little stables, maybe something. Yeah, it does just mean that we have a lot more content before Ragnarok. That is true. This, because there's already an incredible amount, but yeah, CKF is going to be insane. Insane. Like the stream! Thanks, bro. Yeah, please do like the stream. It's been a long time since the stream, so you better like it or it will be a long time again. I'm retiring. Already. Oh, look at this shot. The fireplace. The fireplace. I'm so excited for this fireplace. I'm gonna make the fireplace one taller so that I know where it is going to end up. There you go. Oh, I love this feature. This is what chimneys and fireplaces should work like. Please send this to wildcard. Please add this for all fireplaces so they can actually work. Not just in tiny, tiny buildings. All right. I think we got the first layer of the build done. I feel like that's fine. We can have some shrubbery and plants against it. Also, probably I need to fill in this wall. I said I was done. I was not done at all. There we go. Do we want to add any like little addition here? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, that's too big. Maybe just a tiny little addition. Just like that. Just the middle. Oh yeah, you do need this scroll. This is the best one for Ragnarok especially. This is going to be great. I mean, Astraeos as well. Like, if you want to be medieval, this is the one. This is it. There we go. We do want to have a little window there. I feel like that makes sense. Can I then add that? Is that even what I need for this? I don't know if that is actually gonna attach to the wall. It might. It might not. There might be a little gap. Another Anki. But yeah, I do think I like that idea of that. Although I think for this layer what I want to do is kind of add in something like this. So what I want to do is take out the settler, bring this out as well, just so that I could have these There we go. That looks quite nice already. I kind of need to start filling in these walls though, because I need to know. We need to know if it all works out. There we go. Do I need a window on this side? Probably. Actually, we probably also need a window somewhere here. We haven't had that many windows, so we'll change this up to be a little window instead. There we go. Which one though? Maybe just a big one? Yeah, that looks nice. All right, I think... Do I want to have another window in the middle here? Maybe I do. And then maybe I want another one of these. And then probably just the clean ones in between. I think there's the tiniest little gap between those supports, but I think I can probably get away with those, right? Actually, probably it's better if I keep these all lined up and instead... Oh, that is unfortunate. That is exactly where I just did my window. We can change this up. We can change this up a little bit. We can make a window here instead. And oh, there we go. So that's going to be the window. I guess we'll have normal ones there, and then maybe if something more exciting there. Maybe this. There we go. I think that works. And then we have supports here. And we swap some out with these. There we go. That's looking nice and cozy now. Yeah, I think that works. And it already starts on next layer, so that's good as well. I probably do want to add these beams around the edge again. That's gonna have to be a tiny one. There we go. And we have some tiny ones here anyway, so we have this one. There we go. We have these. Oh, that is interesting. Probably let's just use 3 small ones. There we go. We have the beams everywhere now. Feel like that works. We might have them stick out at some points, like this, if it makes any sense. Or maybe less so here actually, but we could play around with that. The degrees and pillars, that is very, very nice. Like, I've no clue what the advanced building system means that we'll get with Lost Colonies, but this feels like an advanced building system. There we go. So we need to think of the next step. I think the next step is working on the tower first. Oh no, it's working on the Rex. Screams first. It's Scroll. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Gotta go make a video. Well, thank you very much and good luck with your video. And if you did get a gifted membership, please thank Squall. And check out the channel. See, they recently did an amazing video about was the Rex real, and there's some amazing, you know, Rex actors in that one for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna wait until the Rexes are done before I continue. Is this the last one? I don't know if this is the last one. No, one more maybe? I don't know. Is that it? Is that it? Maybe it is. Oh, and there's rain. And then there was rain. All right, there we go. We have the next layer. Yeah, I think having a clear structure for the tower first would be nice. We could also use these, of course. Feels quite nice. There we go. I'm building it right down the waterfall from our base on the cluster, Crimson. Right down from the big waterfall. There we go. Let's add in these pillars. Now, this is how tall this layer of the build is going to be. But realistically, we want this one to be at least a little bit higher still. So maybe on top of this, we have another layer of these. Oh man, I had the spot. I'm gonna have to... Oh, no, I did it. I did it. I figured out a way. Would be way easier if I just, you know, place normal things. Do I want to have a window here? I probably do. It feels like I should have a window there. And then, of course, this is probably where we'll have an entrance of some sorts. So we'll leave that open for now. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting to know the basic structures and options within CKF now. Like, I'm kind of more proficient in picking the pieces I want. All right, we need a settler one. Do we... I guess you have the small window, which we could do. But also what we could actually do... because... what would be the purpose of this tower? I don't exactly know. But we could just have... maybe a big window like this. Just like that. Because this only has... yeah, this only has one glass. Settler. Glass. do have these. I was gonna try to fill that in, imagine. I guess we could probably get them into each other, but maybe it is better open. Maybe that's just what it needs, a little bit of fresh air. There we go. We need... oh no, we do need the normal ones, but then just a clear wall there. Because these sides obviously are not going to have any windows because they're half inside. There we go. Oh, no, no, there we go. Not just yet. There we go. So that's the tower. A little bit more build up. It's actually going to end up being a decently sized tower. I probably should have kept it smaller. Could I make it smaller? I quite easily could. I think I will. Like, I will make it like this much smaller, I think. Oh, that's actually not the one I needed to remove. Okay. Because I feel like it's a little too fat for what I want. Yeah, I keep saying village and then building like a castle. Or like a town or a city. Needs to be smaller. There we go. So we need to start small. So basically we're going to keep the middle of this. Okay. But we should be able to keep a decent amount without having to get... Oh no. That broke a lot. It's always scary removing things. There we go. So that should still have the middle of this. I'm gonna reinforce this tower before I lose my complete progress. There we go. Bring that up. Because that also makes this a lot easier on this side. Because it's just outside. No, 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 no. We're keeping it nice and small-ish. Oh, jeez. Don't scare me like that, ARK. Stop breaking my build. I say as I'm breaking my build. All right, let's see. So this would be the floor. We would have these over here. And that is normal like that. So we would have these two beams. That is very reasonable. And then we would have a tiny one here and a tiny one there. Two clean ones here. Clean ones there. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll have these like this now. See, we'll have the tower back in no time. It's gonna be slimmed down a little bit. Slimmed down. That's probably what I should have done all along. Cause I want to go out on the top of the tower still, so it's gonna get bigger a little bit, obviously. But it shouldn't get too big. There we go. Think that is it. There we go. see. Tower rebuild. Not bigger, but better. There we go. Also leaves a little bit more room inside. Oh, we did lose the little toilet cupboard to the side. Although we can still make something, of course. Yeah, just the happy little accidents, you know, happy little accidents. Exactly. Exactly what happened. There we go. Okay, that's looking all good now. I guess the only thing that we might want to do is add these pillars back in. And then we want to have these here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. That looks much tidier as well to the side now, because it's not as cramped anymore, which is good. Which is good. Very good. All right. So, crisis averted. We can continue working on the next layer here of the build. I think what I want is one of these and one of these on those corners. And then obviously I'm going to have one here. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total here. Kind of need to figure out what we want to do. Think it could be nice to have like windows maybe here and there. And then maybe like this. Yeah. And then window wise, I think what we would do is 2 of these. Yeah. Normal quarter walls are a thing. Yeah, these is this a normal quarter wall? Would it really be in a Thaldir stream without building inspector getting trapped in the base? Exactly. Where did the Yankee go? Where did he go? I don't know. I think he approved and he left, I think. Oh no, he's swimming. He's over there. He's making his way to the other side to inspect the bridge, I suppose. Alright, so we have some nice windows on this side, which I think is totally reasonable. Yeah. And then it's probably gonna have something like this. How high is this part gonna be? Don't think we need it too high, because here we did another quarter layer. I think that's probably about the same height that we want to go for this. Yeah, why not? Do we do the same kind of layer, or maybe we bring in some more wood? Kind of to have it different from this one. Though that might be too much wood. Because I want the tower to stand out as well. Alright, let's break this one here. These ones above the windows. There we go. Just like that. And then we probably want some clean ones. We could have a little window here, actually. Just in the middle of that. I think that is pretty nice. And then we want the normal ones. Oh, not over there, please. Just above these layers. There we go. I think that's a pretty nice layer here. There we go. Can have the pillars. Yeah, how would you think there's no quarter walls in a mod that has even half walls? Obviously, it's going to have everything. There we go. So those pillars are definitely going to be there. Yeah, but I think Lance doesn't know half the commands. I can't be targeted by dinos. You know, I think he might be a little silly dodo. All right. Especially yesterday. Yesterday he was a really silly dodo. There we go. We'll have this bit here as the little addition. With a nice little window maybe at the bottom. And then just a normal wall above it, I think. I think that works. And then we'll probably have the door right there. Right. That's kind of what we did at this side, at least. I'm assuming it's going to be just a similar kind of build. But maybe we add in some pillars, because we have a little bit more pillars going on in this build, so I feel like it makes sense to have some of those. Breaks up this wall quite nicely already, I would say. Which means we can kind of get started on the rest of this layer as well. We want to have these in the corners. Oh, this is exciting. So we have a double one here and then just a tiny normal one over on this side. We also have the chimney, of course, that's going to continue over there. His impression of you had me laughing so much. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't think we can be friends after that one. No, it was great. He asked me to do this, and I was like, yes, please. All right, let's add a little pill of that too. And then some windows. I think it would be nice to have like a bigger window there. The arch is always nice. There we go. And then we can get these ones in here, I think. There we go. That's a lovely little window. I probably do want to have a window here, but I have to remind myself there's going to be a chimney there. So the window is probably going to have to be like closer to the corner of the build, probably. Right. So these, like those sections. Yeah, you did get a gifted membership. There we go. And let's add in some of these. We want to have the clean one. Oh boy. There we go. I guess we'll have clean ones like that, and then we want to have some empty walls next to these. Yeah, that looks quite nice. And we could even, if we wanted to, we could add some extra details in above some of these roofs, like these, or windows, I mean, just as little extra additions. I've been quite liking using those on this build in particular. So I feel like I might just keep that thing going. Okay, the chimney is gonna be over there. So in theory, I could have like a window here, although that would be very close to the actual chimney. So maybe what would be better would be just a very tiny one. There we go, maybe something like this. And then probably we just want to have some clean looks above. There we go. All we have is the two remaining sides. Well, we kind of know that we want a window here. For sure. And we'll make that little nice addition there. Okay, and I think what could be cool actually if we add a little roof above this. So instead of connecting it up to this layer, I think we're gonna keep like a roof on top of here instead. So village roof. Do we want to have the steep one? We can't really have the steep one. Maybe these? Like something like this, I think could work. And then the village roof again. We want to have the eaves and stuff. There we go. Just a little roof here. Finish my Greek workshop. For yeah, I mean, there's some other builds you could add to it. I've got some Greek stables and stuff like that up now, so there's plenty you could add around it to give yourself some more space and divide things into different things. There's no option though. Unfortunately there's no eave that goes around the corner or something, which might still come. Let's clear the skies. There we go. Should I have windows here? Maybe, but I kind of also think probably not. Sometimes it's nice to just have some big walls that you could have some bookcases or something against. Not everything needs a window. And we're just kind of facing a rock there anyway. We already have the small window here. That's gonna be enough. There we go. I do like that little round addition there. And then all we need to do is build the front. And of course, bring the chimney back up, but we'll wait until we start the actual roof. So here in the front, I do think we want to have some windows overlooking, yeah, basically like this, similar to that, overlooking like the town, the street. Well, Crimson, this has a custom fireplace in the mod where I can make it as tall as I want, which we're gonna do as soon as we get to the roof. I guess we just have 3 normal ones here in the middle. Then the big decision is, of course, where are the windows going to be? But if we start with this, I think we can have 2 big windows. Kind of do like the round ones, although probably these are more appropriate. There we go. I kind of also feel like maybe I want to build this out of wood just so that it breaks up this wall a little bit more like the other walls though. Do I have settler glass? I do have this. So I could replace those. Because I kind of just want to break up that wall a little bit. Yeah, because it kind of just stands out a little bit more that way. Oh, nice, Baymax. Yeah, it's a great mod. If you like building, this is so perfect. If you like medieval things, it's a lot of fun. There we go. We're getting there. Yeah, that's some nice windows in there. A nice front of the build. And I think that means we can start with the roof. Let's see. Village roof. Did we get all of these? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to need them. So we're going to start with these. Oh. There we go. That perfectly fits. That's quite nice for a change. That doesn't always happen. And then I guess these we will need to overlap into each other to make it all fit. Ooh, am I gonna have a little problem here? I might, because I don't know if there's like quarter roof of this. Hello there, Ellie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Also, I think we need to extend it a bit more at the front, but probably that means we just need to start adding in the ceilings as well. There we go. We can do that all the way. Oh, nope. And there we go. That should all nicely fit into the same layer. We're not going to make an entrance here because that doesn't make any sense. And then we can finish this roof section by having this. There we go. That fits in that section. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna create that nice little little curve for the roof, which I always quite enjoy. I think I need the smaller ones here. And of course we need to remind ourselves that we're gonna have the little addition of that tower on this side. Or not even a tower, the little addition we have. Baffles me how the mod has so many options and less than a gig. I think it's because of the textures, usually the size of the mod, and probably this shares a lot of textures within the different amount of structures. There we go. Not that one. We need this one. So yeah, that should be the final peak of this. We'll leave this side open because we still need to figure out how to integrate that into the roof. And then we can fill in this one on this side all the way through. Let's see if we can actually manage to build the entire roof, because we do have a little gap here. And the easiest way would be to just have this going in there, but that means covering up half of my tower, which isn't ideal. Now I am not sure if I can fill this all in. Because all I really need is another another one of these to go in there. So we need a 25 roof. Yeah, there is no half or quarter one of that. How do we fill this in? No. Did I make it difficult for myself again? I think I might have. But maybe we can kind of make it work. I mean, that kind of fills it in. You know? Kind of does the trick. You know, at least you won't be able to see anything. I don't think you'll notice here either. And, you know, kind of smooth things over. Yeah, but I want to have the roof texture here. So I think this is probably the best way to get that roof texture still there. I think that's fine. It's going to fill that in somewhat nicely. And we can start worrying about the actual build. Oh no, my past choices have consequences. Yeah, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We can quite happily build the rest of the build now. Just fill in the entire build with our gables everywhere. There we go. I do feel like we would have this there, and we would have the clean ones there, and we'll probably have a nice cute little tiny window at the top, right? That feels appropriate. It's probably gonna have to be like the tiniest one, but it needs to be the village windows, right? Just these tiny ones up there. There we go. JVH, yeah, you could show JVH. All right, we need to fix that side of the roof. We need to add the chimney in, and we need to add the eaves and the rakes in. So we'll start with that. Getting the ends of the build done. There we go. I love not having to worry about the overhang because you know you can do this at the end. It's so much nicer than what you normally have to go through to build. There we go. I guess we would have to overlap these. Oh boy. Can I not? Oh, there we go. Oh, I think I might have added one in the inside. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to look quite nice. Let's do the chimney. I'm very excited actually about seeing my chimney go up through the roof. So let's add in the rest of the chimney. Hopefully that will make its way outside. It should hopefully do it. Oh, look at that, guys. We actually have the chimney And it's outside now. Perfect. 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 I love that. We're gonna add chimneys to all these buildings. We're gonna remove these stupid chimneys, and we're gonna have the lovely ones everywhere. There we go. The chimney has made it out. It's done it. It's completely done it. It's amazing. All right, let's finish this build here. Let's see if this matches up. We need the gables here, I think. And that should meet up with the rest of the roof. If I have these... Yeah, that meets up. That should hopefully help prevent this becoming too complicated. We just have the corners there. And there we go. Oh yeah, the chimneys, the fireplaces actually is going to be nice now, because you can actually make it make sense. Which is good. Okay, let's fill this in before I get distracted again. So we'll have these two. There we go. And we will have this one here. We will need the tiny gable. Did we have the tiny gable? We do have the tiny gable. Right over here. There we go. And then we have just the last balls to fill in, and we are done with this piece. There we go. Fill those in. That's looking nice. We have a chimney working and everything. That's looking nice as well. That's looking nice. And all we need to do is do the little tower. So the windmill you were planning going behind these buildings. Yeah, so basically what I've tried to kind of plan out is we've got the little cobbled dock at the edge of the river, which is continuing over this side. I've got this side completely, well, almost completely planned out. I only might extend it a little bit over at this, around this corner, and then maybe we'll bridge again. We'll have 3 bridges. And this is gonna literally, as you can see, be the end of the platform. So this already transitions into ground. I might smooth this transition out a little bit, but this is also gonna transition into normal ground, have some buildings, and then this is gonna be the farm. So the windmill will be out here, and a little farmhouse and fields, whatever. We have a natural clearing here, because I'm gonna try and preserve as much of the autumn one. You know, just a nice one. You need a larger windmill and a thought here. No. We're trying to build a village here because I'm trying to go small here, and we will go big once Ragnarok arrives. So we just want to have a small, cute little farm in this area in the forest. So it can't be too big because it's forest area. The only building that doesn't quite fit in is this one, and I might still remove it. I don't know yet. I kind of don't want to remove it because I kind of like, you know, having the history of the growth. But yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely need some buildings next to it. So I might do like a stables on one of the sides or something. But yeah, basically these size houses, as you can see, very reasonable, very fitting together. This is kind of the scale of houses that I want to go for. So we have like a little tavern that we're going to build here. Got a, well, not bigger building, but like 2 buildings on both sides of this entrance here, and then we're basically into the farmland, as one would say. So maybe like a little, I don't know, you know, woodcutter house, like a little logging site maybe, and then a little farm. That's what we're gonna do. It's not gonna go on a snap point. No, it's gonna be a village, no snap point. So there we go. All right, we're off to a good start though, because this build hasn't gone too crazy big. I've also felt like it's a lot easier to get the right details in with this size. Because I don't like the lack of details on that one. But there we go. All right, we're gonna work on the little tower. So now what I'm gonna do is basically extend this, and this should not touch the main building. As we can see, that's great. I'm not quite sure how we'll get up here, but that's not my problem yet. There we go. We'll make a little layer like this. A 1/8 overhang? There's a 1/8 overhang? What do you mean a 1/8? That's tiny. Put a pillar in the corner wall. Wait, what? A pillar in the corner wall? Oh, I have the pillars in the corners. Yes, I have them. Oh, you mean... Oh, I get what you mean now. I get what you mean. You mean this. I thought you had 1/8 size pieces instead of like these sizes. I thought you had different pieces. I was so confused. I was like, how did I miss those? Yeah, I guess you mean this, right? That works. There we go. Yeah, I guess that works. That works with this scale. The light has gone weird again. Is it? There we go. I was like, wait. He's got even more pieces. I was just getting familiar with this. There we go. Yeah, this is a good size. This is a good size, I think. Because now... Oh no, it's 3 wide. If you've given me troubles with a roof on top of this, you know, I'm gonna blame you. Because how am I ever gonna build a roof? I'm gonna have to get a flat roof because of this. I don't want a flat roof. Putting peaks is on the list. All right, I will forgive you for now then. Or I guess I could bring out the roof maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's judge, or let's add some of these glass walls. Which ones do we like? I kind of like the round one maybe. Yeah, why not? Something different. And then for these parts, do I want to have this? Yeah, why not? Don't listen. There we go. There we go, there we go. We're getting a nice little tower. Just like this. I guess the only... Oh, I'm bouncing over the place. The only little downside, I guess, if the arches... We can't really add the arches now. Or they would stick out. I mean, that might not be a bad thing. No, that might actually not be a bad thing at all. I might actually kind of like it. Weirdly. Let's see. Because then we have these little beams sticking out, which I kind of not mad about. Oh god. There we go. We did it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Little beams sticking out. And then probably what we also want to do is oh that came off. You know, it's a little bit broken. It's sticking out. Oh, there we go again. There we go, just like that. Yeah, I'm loving the look so far. Yeah, I did ask for the chimneys. That is true. That is absolutely glorious. I love those. There we go. But I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. Like, I feel like chimneys is... It's such a nice thing to have in a build, and it's such an annoyance to work with the normal ones. So yeah, I guess if I want a full roof before the peaks get added, I would just do this. And then I have the opportunity to just make a perfectly normal roof again without any issues whatsoever, right? So what I'll do, because I do want to have like a little curve to this. That might be a little bit too much. Like, this might be too big, yeah. We need to use the smaller roof pieces, which we do have. It's just slightly steeper, but that's fine. Because we can still go to the steepest, so that will work. There we go. And then we bring in the steep top. Awesome. Oh, I can't snap to the top. Just a little pillar on top. There we go. And I guess we could repeat that cycle if we wanted to. I guess I can't add them there. A weather vane. Perfect. Thank you. That is exactly what I need for that part as well. That is awesome. All right, let's add in these little details because I do kind of like that. A little bit sticking out. I don't know why. Yeah. I like that a lot. I'm actually quite happy with that tower. I'm very happy that we made the tower smaller. Very happy we made this smaller because that would have been a huge tower taking over the entire build otherwise. And now it's just nicely sized with the rest of the build. Not too crazy. Yeah, now I know the 1/8. Now our building has gotten even more complicated once more. Oh god. Even more options. Yeah, I'm quite liking this. I'm quite happy with the way this one turned out. I think this is quite a cozy build. I keep mistaking, like, judging how much you can build at a time because building does take a lot longer with the mod, with all the different pieces. But you get such cool results. I almost would like to try something here, but no, that would be silly. I think we're gonna overdo it if we do it We add like something here. No, the build will get too big. No, it's fine. This is perfect. We'll focus on adding some details around the place because we already have a little bit of the details around here. But we can add in some more. Fill the streets. Let's use the right barrels. I heard a bird attack. Let's not snap for now. Maybe we add one of them, just like that. There we go. Oh yeah, more barrels. Water barrel. Oh, I already had those. We already have one there, but I guess it does make sense to have a few of those extras around. There we go. That already helps transform this corner. What I also want here is... in which item is that? It's the Western deco, but yeah. Is this not called us lumber? Of course it is. Because I feel like if I add a few of those around this dock area, it also would make a lot of sense. Just to kind of add a little bit of life to the place. Especially if we add like one of the lumberjack buildings in the future. But yeah, just to fill up this area, which is already looking quite... I love the little scenes we've got. I had a CKF stool here, but it didn't let me fish, so I had to change it out to normal chair. The lumber has detail, everything has detail on PC. There we go. I messed it up, but I couldn't get it to work for the thumbnail, so I just quickly changed it out. Okay, there we go. Just a few of those in there, filling that up. We definitely want to have a well. We know the wells are a thing now. We're gonna have to add one in. Right. There we go. Just in a nice little square. Just like that. And then I'm not sure if I like a normal cat to be in the game, but it is kind of perfect for these builds because they are good decoration pieces because they fit kind of in everywhere, right? I could just have like cats on the roofs and whatever, you know, doing just random things. But yeah, I kind of like this area already. I might want to add a card or something on the bridge as well to make it feel more alive. I might just add like a tame with a card on the bridge. Although I might have to place some protection just so that it doesn't get killed. But that could be cool. A battle rig car. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to add. Oh, I love the little glimpse of the fireplace through the window as well. That is very, very nice. Ooh, a tap and a trough. We could do that. Probably would do it on the other side. I feel like this corner is decently filled out now. And Oh, we don't actually have that much room here anymore. Although we could add a trough here. Do we have a feeding trough from CKF already? I don't think we do that, do we? Or is it called differently? No, I don't think we do yet. So we'll use this one and then we can just have that above it. Did it already have the taps? Maybe not. So we have the town tab or the village tab. I feel like the village is what we need for this, right? There we go. So what is this? Is this like a standing one? Oh, it is. There we go. Awesome. You know what I think we'll need? We're now just gonna try and decorate this little courtyard that we've completed. Well, we've mostly completed it, so I feel like we want to make sure that it feels like lived in and everything. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit of hay in some spots, just as a little bit of extra ground clutter. I feel like that's something that would happen. And then I think I have already a really cozy little corner for the village. Hay bales are one of my favorite items to just kind of have around. There we go. Love this. That feels nice. Feels very, very nice indeed. Yeah, this little corner of the project feels like a village. And then you look over there and then we have that giant build in the background. There we go. Yeah, these two little buildings, this is the kind of size I feel like we want. And if we add the plans around that build as well, it's going to really, really turn into something nice. A bison, you know, a Ragnarok bison would be a great addition here. Would be amazing. The more you use the Western deco, the more crap it looks on console. Yeah, I get that. Well, when I tour around, it will look very nice at least. Hello there. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I feel like this is turned into a lovely little corner of the build now. Don't necessarily had a purpose in mind for the building specifically, but just a little house in the village. I'm gonna keep calling it a village just to remind myself, most of all. Is important enough, and I guess we could do a little bit of the interior layout. I guess the biggest thing would be adding some kind of staircase or something. I guess we could use the no, not really. This would be too small even for these, right? Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't really work. We need a little bit more space. This would be a great wall for a staircase, but does it make a lot of sense up here? Not really. Maybe over here. It could work. There we go. This is fine. Up there, and then we can fill this in. There we go. And we probably want another staircase up to the next layer. But where would we add that in? I don't know. Don't think it really matters too much. Might have to be here somewhere. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, we're not gonna decorate anyway yet, so for now we'll leave it. We'll just hide our problems. We'll hide our problems for now. There we go. But yeah, I am really happy with the way this little building turned out. Very, very nice. Indeed. So yeah, for the future plans, I don't know if I'll do another building on stream now, because yeah, that will take me another 2 hours probably. Yeah, we'll have a little tavern here, which is going to be like a similar size build hopefully to these, if I can constrain myself again. And then we have like two buildings connected somewhat to kind of form an entrance to the village. And then we might have a little building here. I might remove this build because I feel like it is gonna always be too big for the kind of thing that I'm trying to build here, because it just kind of looks out of proportion with this building. So yeah, we might remove it, but for now we're gonna focus on this side of the river anyway, because we have a few buildings that we want to do here. I might do some off stream as well, just to kind of speed this project along. And I do want to add the farming area here as well, because I kind of want to build a windmill soonish. So we definitely want to be doing that. But the good thing is we now know we at least have 2 more months before Ragnarok even arrives. So we have some time to work on our village and everything. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do next. We might start on the farming area. We might do the final build here. I don't know. I'm indecisive, but I've also decided that I just, you know, see what I feel like and see what I've got inspiration for. I had like a little medieval concept art build that I just kind of Google for, and then if I see something I like, I'm like, yeah, we'll try and build that. And this comes pretty close to what I saw. I did not have a sketch this time, no. Did I have a sketch? No, I did not have a sketch for this one. No sketches. No sketch for this one. But yeah, I do have an idea for this building. Where basically it's going to be like 2 buildings. We have a building here, we have a building there, but we have kind of some bridge connecting the two, which you can go underneath and out into whatever builds are going to be here. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I did have some sketches for recent builds. I've sketched like a dodo temple recently, you know, or maybe I didn't actually sketch that. Maybe some other person that totally built that did that. But yeah, I think we have a good grasp of our village now, and we're actually keeping it village size, so it's gonna be it's just gonna be nice and perfect. I like these angles already. That's what I've been wanting, to get like a little area where you actually feel like you're in a medieval project. Although you can definitely still see the difference with and without plants. We definitely want to add a little bit of the greenery in as well, but the decor and the props outside already make for a really nice little area. This could be, the goal is to kind of build like a medieval village setting which feels like it could just be like an RPG game, and I definitely feel like this corner is definitely getting there. If you ignore the little shark wiggling its tail, it's definitely getting the right vibes. We do need to replace the chimney here, although I probably won't place the fireplace down here because that doesn't make sense, but at least it will look a lot nicer. And we have a nice start of a village here. There we go. So yeah, I know it was a little while since the last one. I don't plan to take that much of a break again between streams. I do want to continue this soon again, so hopefully next week we'll be back and we'll build another little building, maybe a lumberjack, maybe we'll go into the farm district, maybe we'll build the two buildings as the entrance to the town. Oh, and now it's gonna rain. I guess that kind of fits the mood anyway. So but yeah, if you have other suggestions for like little buildings that we'll need in the town, do let me know, and we might add them in one of the future streams or future builds in general. And then thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again in the next one. I won't be building Hogwarts yet. With CKF, you never know. You know, never say no. But not there. Not yet. Not confident in that. And we don't have batsmen and everything yet, so we'll wait for that. We'll have fun with the village first. You know, fun with the village. But it's been good being back on stream. It's been a little while. But yeah, another lovely little addition. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one. And as always, if you're looking for your own server to host ARK on, you can check out my link in the description. I'm partnered with Netrada, so if you get a server through the link, you'll help me out a little bit as well. And now we're having very fitting cowboy music.